Good morning. So today is Monday. I am going to start my lab meeting in like 10 minutes, I think, and then head off to the lab, have my breakfast, and then head off to the lab. So before I start my meeting, I'm just going to write down all my updates in one place so that I don't fumble in the meeting.
Hello everyone, my name is Oindrila Ghosh. I am a full time PhD student in environmental engineering at the University of Maryland, Baltimore County, and this is my video blog series about my life as a PhD student.
Hi. For me, I was mainly working on the modeling aspect this week.
I came to my office around 11 and just finished my planning for the day. Right now, I will head off to the lab, but I want to check the mail room today once because I'm expecting a package. Before starting to work at the fume hood, I usually clean the surface with DI water followed by methanol because we want the surface clean in case there was any spillage from the previous experiments. And then lining the surface with a solvent absorbent paper. I usually prefer preparing my workstation with an aluminium lining followed by some paper towels. It is just easier for me to switch between experiments that way and clean up in the end. Since I'm going to work on multiple projects today, I don't want any contaminant solvent carryover or exchange.
There is nobody here. I think I can take off the mask. Okay. So I think I need to. So there are several batches of polyethylene that I have loaded, and I want to keep them all in one place so that I can keep a track of them. I'm going to clean one of the refrigerators and put all my stuff in one bottle, like all in one refrigerator, so that like the space is used efficiently. So I'm going to do some arrangement now first before I start any of my experiments.
At this current stage of my PhD, I am working on 5 different projects, 2 main projects, and 3 side projects, which is why it's very important for me to stay organized and arrange everything quite regularly. The first project, which is my priority number one, because this is the project that funds my stipend, is the one that is funded by the Strategic Environmental Research and Development Program, SERDIP. This is the environmental science and technology program under the US Department of Defense. The program is planned and executed in partnership with the Department of Energy and the Environmental Protection Agency, with participation by numerous other federal and non federal organizations. Project number two is an independent project that mainly involves mass transfer modeling in MATLAB. The first of the three side projects, which is on my priority list, is a batch experiment for loading performance reference compounds on polyethylene sheets. Today, I'm organizing the numerous bottles of loaded polyethylene and preparing to start the extraction of my samples from batch 5. Project number 4 is a pilot project of full scale bioremediation on Christina River in Delaware. Today, I'm preparing my samples to start the extraction process. I'm pad drying my samples to remove any water and then adding solvent to them, followed by adding sodium sulfate to remove any existing moisture. I would then make sure that the samplers stay under the solvent level at all times. The last one is general lab maintenance. I considered this a project by itself because it does take up a lot of our time in preparing calibration solutions and setting up methods on the gas chromatographic instruments that we use for our sample analysis.
I just got over with my lunch, and now I'm going to quickly add surrogates to all my samples. So we add surrogates to our samples just in order to check how much of the total concentration we actually recover in our samples, because there are always some analytical errors involved. So this is just a way to keep check of how much of the samples we lose in our analytical methods. Hello. So I just got back from work and took shower to look more presentable than I did, because I looked very tired and hideous. Um, so today was a very productive day. I got to start the extraction process on about 14 samples from two of the projects that I'm working on. I also got to take care of the refrigerator situation, where I cleaned the shelves of a refrigerator that we made some space in. I want to store all the bottles from the batch experiments to make some space and put them all in one place so that I don't lose track of all the batches of loading solutions that I'm working with right now. And now I'm going to head off to the kitchen and make some dinner and make something that is called, I believe, a Thai noodle soup. I looked it up very recently. Let's see if I can do justice to this recipe. Let's head off to the kitchen. Just use it. It's okay. I don't have the patience.